Hi, welcome to Jen's Daily Dish. Have you been to Baltimore? If not, you are missing out on a fantastic cookie. It is called a Berger Cookie. They even sell them in the supermarkets, but we're gonna make our own. It is a cake-like cookie with chocolate on top. Sound familiar? It should, because we made a New York style black and white cookie. But this cookie, like that cookie, has the cake on the bottom, the chocolate on top, no vanilla. Out of here, vanilla! Just chocolate and the cake cookie. I cannot wait. Have I made these before? You know me by now. Of course not. So we're gonna be making it together right here, right now. We're also making it because good morning, Baltimore. Every bite's like a splendor. Every taste is a symphony. Every smell is a fantasy. Fantasy? Oh, yes. Cake cookie, chocolate on top. That is a fantasy. Let's do this. First things first, preheat your oven to 400 degrees. 5 1/3 tablespoons of unsalted butter softened. 1/2 teaspoon salt. 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. 1 teaspoon baking powder. 1/2 cup granulated sugar. 1 large egg. Beat together. 1 1/2 cups of flour. I'm going to add a little bit, then add a little bit of the milk in, 1/3 cup of milk, and we're going to alternate, beginning and ending with the dry ingredients. Adding part of the 1/3 cup milk. Add a little more flour. Add the balance. Add the rest of the flour in. Using a small scoop or even a tablespoon, we're going to go ahead and scoop out the cookie dough into about 1 1/4 inch in diameter cookies. This is a little bigger, so I'm not going to fill it all the way up. Using some cold water and a glass, I'm going to go ahead and flatten each of the cookies. I'm looking for them to be about 1.5 inches across. That's a little bit big, but it's okay. It'll be great. Into the oven for 10 to 11 minutes. You want the bottoms a little bit brown, but you really don't want that on top. Remember, this is a cake-like cookie. They look perfect. They're getting a little brown on the bottom, which is exactly what we want. Taking them out before they get brown on top. Let them cool directly on the pans. Let's make that topping. In a saucepan, add 2 cups of chocolate chips. 1 1/2 tablespoons light corn syrup. 3/4 cup heavy cream. Heat until it starts to form bubbles. Once it starts to form bubbles, take it off the heat and stir until smooth. Add in 1 1/2 cups of sifted confectioner sugar. 1/8 teaspoon salt. Beat together. Dip it in, get a thick layer on there. And I'm doing the flat side simply because I think it'll make for a nice presentation. Get a lot of it on there. Hello, Berger Cookie. You are my fantasy. Fantasy? Oh, yes. Look at this lovely chocolate on top and that cookie cake on the bottom. It is pure chocolate cake fantasy. The chocolate's set up nicely. I let it sit at room temperature for about an hour. And it looks great and nice and shiny. And that cake is cooked pretty darn perfectly. Let's take a bite. Mmm. 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 That is purely and truly a symphony. Oh, heck with the song. This is delicious. If I can make these Baltimore Berger cookies for the very first time with you, you can too. Don't forget to like and subscribe, share with your family and friends, make for your family and friends, and check me out on Instagram for so much more.